Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Ebuka. I hope you're all doing well and I hope you are all doing fine. Ebuka, why are you speaking so fast? Look, no time. We are discussing Big Brother Naija Season 5 Lockdown Edition today. If you are all caught up, then check the description box for the timestamp to fast forward to today's eviction. If not, get some tea, get water, get whatever you need. Relax and let's discuss. Okay, Ebuka, what is Big Brother Naija? Big Brother Naija is a reality TV show where the cameras are always on. Big Brother's watching. You have 20 different people from different walks of life in Nigeria come together into one house and they compete for 85 million naira. That's the equivalent of about 220,000 US dollars. That's a lot of money to sit around and do nothing for 3 months. Now, when I say nothing, I mean like they're just, they're doing different tasks. They are participating in wagers. They do individual and they do group tasks as well, all to win this money. Now, of course, if you don't win, the benefit also is that you get exposure for your businesses, whether you're in the arts, you could even be in education, STEM, whatever it is. Big Brother Naija, to me, is beneficial. We have 20 different people who are supposed to come in with strategies, but it seems like this season is Ultimate Love Edition or Love Island show because I think they forgot all about the money. Anyway, let's get into the 20 different people so that it will make more sense. We have Kid Waya. He is the fine boy, light skin, Oma Britiko. He's British, has this nice accent and whatever, but he can also participate in the pigeon conversations that people are having. In my opinion, he's just there to have fun. And this, what I'm about to say, actually goes with the title of I think Big Brother Naija Lockdown Edition is rigged, because he made mention of having connections to get into the show. Oh, I must have forgotten to mention that he is Omo Babaulo. He's a billionaire's child. He has money. He said, if he wanted to go on the season last season, then he had connections to get in, but he thought he was a big guy, didn't need all of that or whatever. But, this season he's on this, that, and the third. Maybe he got in on his own capabilities, but it's Naija. So we have Kid Waya, and Kid Waya is in love. Let me not use that word love, but he likes Erica. He's interested in Erica. Who is Erica? Erica is this beautiful 26-year-old light-skinned omele. She's an actress. I actually saw her in like some Netflix movie commercial that somebody posted on Twitter. Beautiful girl. She seems very sweet and naive. We shall see how this continues to pan out. I do see that she is dealing with some emotional issues, and I do hope that she gets in touch with the on-call psychologist that they have. Big ups to Big Brother Naija for having that. Okay, that's 2 people. Who is next? Let's talk about Nengi, just because everybody hates Nengi. Honestly, I stan Nengi. I think Nengi realizes that this is a game, as she has said several times. We are not here to make friends and stuff. Like, yes, make alliances to get you closer to the 85 million naira, but my dude, like, this game is not about love. All the guys like Nengi, all the girls hate Nengi. She's my type of girl in the sense that she remembers, okay, I came here for 85 million naira, and she's working on that light skin, beautiful smile, hot body, and she's actually one of the youngest there because she's 22. At least that's what I believe she said. She's 22 years old, and I like her. She's not fighting anybody. She'll wake up, she'll play Ludo, she'll play table tennis, she'll flaunt her body, and then she'll go back to sleep as the queen that she is. Okay, that's 3 people. Let's talk about Dora, just because I know Dora is now beefing her. I love Dora. Dora the Explorer. So if you're her fan, you're called an explorer. So Dorathy, beautiful young lady, natural hair. I wish she would sleep with a bonnet on. She's like ruining her ends, but that's besides the point. She is besties with Ozo, who comes up later in this conversation. And yeah, she's very like down to earth, in my opinion. She's guy with Ozo. Like, she doesn't, pretend. I remember she, farted past gas and she's like, I missed. It's smelling with Ozo. But what I don't like is the fact that she's coming for Nengi, right? Not to her face, which Ebuka did mention. Ebuka is the host, by the way. Ebuka mentioned that people are talking about each other, but nobody's mentioning it to each other. I don't like that. If I'm going to say something behind your back, then I need to be able to say it in front of your face. But yes, Dorathy is amazing. She is really cool. She's really funny. She's down, in my opinion, only because she was having a conversation with this person yesterday. Lucy, Mama Lucy, mother of the house. She's currently the head of house. Thank you, Daddy Jehovah, that she changed that mop she was wearing on her head. I like Lucy, so I'm not coming for her, but that wig is hideous, and I don't understand why she spent her money to buy it. Babes, girl, what are you doing? Like, goodness, they look like strings of a mop. Kilo de gone. And she's fine, oh, she's fine. I was corrected yesterday. She's actually not 35, she's 30. According to her, that's what she said. She's 30 years old. Didn't know that. I also was reading up on her, and she's actually an orphan. She's been an orphan since the age of 13. So if you're out there, do keep her in your prayers. And she's also very temperamental. Like her deputy head of house, Praise, has really been doing a good job of trying to calm her down and diffuse situations, but Lucy just does not have any patience, and I understand it because she's generally older than the rest of the people in the house, and Nigerians, they like to eat respect, particularly Yoruba people. Not that I'm not saying that she's Yoruba, but particularly Yoruba people, they like to eat respect. If you don't give it to them, they have not been nourished in their bodies, they will die. So that's what it is with Lucy. Now her bestie Katrina, I used to call her Kaina because I didn't realize that three meant like Kathrina. Very confusing. If you come into the house next season, please pick simple names. Okay, for example, my name is Ibironke. Even Ronke is too hard. Let's pick Ro. They might spell it like R-O-W. Let's pick B, the second letter of my name. You cannot mess up B unless you're an idiot, because if I pick I, they might put that as like, they might put a capital I as a lowercase l. We don't want problems. So many votes wasted this week because they were spelling Tolanibaj as two separate names. They were spelling Kidwire with one D. They were adding a C to Tricky T. All these names, what you're doing. Okay, so back to the matter. We're talking about Katrina, lovely girl. In my opinion, I really feel like she would be a lot more liked if she wasn't so bossy. You know, she cooks for everybody. She's a pretty woman, in my opinion. Dark skin. She's currently separated from her husband. That's very important because apparently she knocked Prince. Prince. I'm sorry, not Prince. Praise. Her and Praise knocked. That's important because Praise is engaged. Praise is a dancer. Praise talks too much. Praise is very annoying, but I like him. I actually like every single person in the house this season. I think that they all bring their own different flavors, and they are making this house so interesting. Oh my goodness. Like every other season, it took a while to get up or whatever, or it was boring. Last season, I don't even remember what happened. I know people who love Tasha will come and attack me because I said that, but whatever. But like seasons like Double Wahala, or the season that Bisola was in, I don't remember the name of it, Shepepe Demni or something, I don't know who knows what it's called, but this season has been giving us bass boost from day one, and they actually work together. Even if they don't like each other, they actually work together. The wager that they did this past Thursday, I thought they did a job well done. Biggie was just being an agbaya. Like, come on. He didn't let them win because, you know, they were breaking rules. So I understand you got to punish them for that. But somebody was saying that this Biggie this year, that maybe he's a Deeper Life member. And it makes so much sense because he gets upset about the smallest things, in my opinion. This show is rated 18. Like, let's not forget that. Okay, so sorry, let me not forget Katrina. We're talking about Katrina, who knocked Praise, the dancer. Prince. Now I have to speak about Prince because Prince has 4 wives right now: Dorathy, Nengi, Tolani, Wathoni. Like, bros, only you. I hail you. Young guy. Wathoni said that she's 5 years older than him, so that means that he's 24. It's his birthday today, so I don't know if he's still 24 or just turned 25. Who knows? Who cares? Okay, let's talk about Wathoni. Wathoni is Kenyan Nigerian babe, very small, very sweet, so beautiful. I am so grateful that she changed that damn ponytail on her head because she's too pretty to be dulling herself like that. Her hairstyle looks really cute this week. Okay, she's a mom. That one is even an interesting story because she has a story similar to the Virgin Mary. That's all I'm gonna say about that. You can look it up more if you want to understand even deeper. She's beefing. It's so weird. I'm confused though. Is she beefing Tolani over Prince? Because her and Tolani are friends, last I checked. So I don't understand what was going on last night when Tolani was upset that Prince was talking to all these girls in front of her, and Wathoni was sitting there, and then Tolani now came to feed Prince. I said, babes, girl, Tolani, badge. badge. You know, you have to add the badge for swagger, and she's the ginger babe in the house, and it makes so much sense that she did that. If you haven't realized, I'm T-Force. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. All my votes went to Tolanibaj, and I'm gonna be voting for her. That does not mean I'm not gonna be objective. I think from everything else I've said before now, you realize that I have been objective, but all my votes are still going to Tolanibaj as per. She's a fellow American Nigerian YouTuber who loves everything Naija, who loves everything ginger swagger. Did you see her on the dance floor? Killing it always. I'm so glad that she's coming out of her shell. It did annoy me that it's taken her so long to do so, but it don't matter. Atarodo has arrived. When she cooked that pepper sauce for everybody and they were all sweating, I said, fire kill you dear. Okay, that's a proper Yoruba babe. Okay, Tolanibaj was not, oh, I can't say that part yet, but anyway, they're not watching this part, so I can say she wasn't in the bottom 4. Duh. God, I'm losing count of people. Tolanibaj, duh. Okay, who else is Kaisha, beautiful girl. She's very different. Like, I don't think I'm not saying that she's not smart or anything, but I don't think her emotional intelligence is where it needs to be, because if it was, she wouldn't have revealed her game plan to people. That's the only reason why people are staying back from her, because it's like, babe girl, you can't tell people what your plan is. This is a game. So that's why people are 1 year off, like, they are staying away from her. But she's very pretty. Her eyeshadow last night was popping. I read somewhere that she's like a daughter of a very rich alpha, abi imam, something like that. So, you know, people were saying that they're surprised that Kaisha and hey God, Tochi, I'm not Igbo, forgive me, Tochi, we're not in the bottom 4. And it's like, babes, if you have money, you're not going to be in the bottom 4. All of these people who are on Twitter talking, saying all these things, your people were in the bottom 4. How did that look for you? Okay, I think I've spoken. Brighto, how could I forget Brighto? Agent of Satan, worker of iniquity, Lord mileage of for himself. He is the one that gave that fruit to Eve. Don't be surprised. Brighto, protect Brighto by all costs, though. He has to stay in the house because he is bringing content. He's around wreaking havoc, like seriously causing confusion between everybody, and I love it. Brighto, don't leave anytime soon. Yeah, giving Lekon, how could I forget Lekon? Giving Lekon stupid advice, telling Lekon, okay, go and peck Erica. I'm like, do you want Erica to slap Lekon in the face? What are you telling him to do that for? Don't tell him to do that. Brighto now giving Tochi advice to go after Tolani, even though he also likes Wathoni, and Tolani already said no. Brighto, I don't like Tochi. So agents of Satan, we love you. Okay, you're bringing us content, which is why I wish Katrina would have stayed, because she is the female version of Brighto. I want mad people. And Kidwaya is the male version of Nengi. Same people, conceited. But I'm telling you, they're bringing us content. Tochi, I clearly forgot because there's nothing much to say about him. He's tall, he's fine, nice beard, he's Igbo. Money, and that's all we know. Somebody was even asking, does Tochi now have family outside of this house? Like, he has not trended once. Okay, if regular fans are not talking about you, don't you have family? Nobody's talking about him. Okay, Chikiti, how could I forget Chikiti? Chikiti is so funny. I love Chikiti, and he's naturally funny. Unlike his besto, Praise, who's just always talking. Man, we never shut up. Goodness. Now, I hope I haven't forgotten anybody, because I want to talk about these two, Eric and Lilo. These people lost their damn mind. You've been in the house for 2 weeks and you have found love. Naso love is easy to find like that. Wow. I need to know the soap that you two bathe with, because it's as if Lilo and Eric forgot that they came here for 85 million naira. They've literally not created any alliances. Oh my God, how could I forget my favorite couple, Neo and V? Baddest couple in the house. Let me leave Lilo and Eric and come to V and Neo. Okay, Neo, fine guy. So dark, handsome, hood swagger, eats all of Katrina's food. So I know he's pained by what I'm gonna tell you people later. Let me just say now, Katrina has gone home, and I know that Neo is gonna be pained because he's been eating all of our food. Anyway, fine Bobo, he's madly in love with V, that he doesn't even have sense. In front of Big Brother, he now tapped V's bomb, and Big Brother was like, yeah, no, stand back, you can't even get the award because of bad behavior. V, imagine Naomi Campbell and then V, same person, beautiful accent the same way, beautiful body the same way, nice skin the same way. I love V. Whoever was the stylist last night, I just want to say God punish you for what you did to my girl V, because you know that outfit was not what suited V. V could have worn something more beautiful, more amazing than that. I think I've caught you all up to God. Like, there's really nothing to say about Lilo and Eric because they don't do anything. Okay, now we move to elimination time. Here's who I thought was going to be in the bottom four. I thought Lilo was going to be in the bottom four, Eric was going to be in the bottom four, Dorathy was going to be in the bottom four, and I can't remember who I thought the fourth person was. Maybe I did think Katrina, actually. Yeah, because Lucy had immunity. She wasn't going to be put in the bottom four. Those are the people that I thought. Katrina, Tochi, Lilo, Eric. And the only person I was wrong about that was Tochi. Tochi was not in the bottom four, so clearly his family members were spending all that money to buy many Sims and vote for him. How do you vote? You vote via DSTV, MyGoTV app, SMS, online on the Africa Magic site. That's for, you know, if you're on the continent or if you have ways. Ebuka, how have you been watching this show? None of your business. Toxic Patat. None of your business. I'm sorry, I can't really reveal the Toxic Patat information. So guess what? This season, I don't like it because they're not being transparent. And Biggie, I hope you see this. I don't understand and I don't appreciate that you people are not being transparent. Like, that really works on credibility. Like, how is it that Ozo was struggling? Oh, I didn't talk about Ozo. God, Ozo is a light-skinned boy who, Nengi is his spec, but he likes Dora. Dora reminds him of his mother and his sisters, or whatever. Fine boy, he's balding because of all the stress in the house. Hopefully, he now has a little bit of sense and moves forward. Forward ever, backwards never. Ozo was struggling, like, okay, who do you vote for? Who do you vote for? He's like, Biggie was like, also, what is your vote now? I was like, nah, by force, he's coming now, hold on. Then it went to commercial break, and I'm like, nah. That's the stuff I don't appreciate. Why are y'all not being transparent? All of a sudden, they come back from 20 minutes long. Okay, it wasn't 20 minutes long, but it was a long commercial. Come from some long commercial, only for us to find out that the people going home are Katrina and Lilo. I said, Laye Mike. Wow, woo. And I don't know who voted for who, because I know Brighto voted for Eric and Katrina. Nengi voted Katrina and Praise. All these, I mean, their votes made sense, but those were the only two we saw out of 16 people, because 4 were up. Yeah, out of 16 people, we only saw 2 votes. I don't like that, because already Kid Wyatt has mentioned that he had connections to get in the house. Already people are saying that they're voting some type of way. So Biggie, I need you to clear this up. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that. I'm very disappointed that Katrina went home. I needed more of her dark force behavior in the house to cause and wreak more havoc, because that's what this show was about. Lilo, I wasn't surprised, but I did expect Eric to go home before Lilo. Come and see Praise laying on the bed, so sad, like, Ayele, ha, aye, male. This guy was so sad. He took off his beads so slowly. Just lay down there. Oh, sit down, kule. All of a sudden, now he's quiet. Pray, stop chattering so much. But at least for the rest of the week, he does have special spa treatment because he did win the individual task on Friday. He actually did a very good job. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say that, like, he doesn't do well in his task. He's just annoying and talks too much. A little bit more than I do. So yeah, who do you think will be in the bottom for next week? Honestly, I don't know anymore, because now that people have been ginger, like, people don't like me like this, they might start to work harder to, you know, now we're gonna see the real people. Now that people have gone home, we're gonna see it. So let me know down below who you think is gonna go home this week. I really don't know. I have no clue, but I would like transparency, and the only reason why I'm harping on it now is because when it's time, God forbid, for my own fave to be in the bottom 4, because it's gonna happen at a point when everybody keeps on decreasing. I don't want her being Tolani, to get kicked out of the house, and I didn't even see who voted for who. I don't like that. I want to see the truth, Biggie. All right, so let me know down below who you think is going home this week, what you think is gonna happen next. I can't wait for the havoc that's gonna guys. I love peace. I'm a Christian, I'm a good person, but this is a show and we want to see who's gonna win the 85 million. All right, I've said more than enough. I hope you enjoyed this. If there's anything I forgot, let me know, because you know the link don't be working sometimes when I watch it. Anyway, I remain your girl, Ibironke Utushile. Bye now.